It's mid-May here in Oak Ridge, and there's not much to do on the fields this spring now that everything is planted, but our grass field is ready to yield more grass, maybe more than we have room for in bales, so we have some work cut out for us today here on the farm. You can find a link to this playlist in the description below, or check the channel page for other farming series you might like. Well, here we are halfway through May. On the way home from finishing a contract, there's not a whole lot going on here in Oak Ridge Farms on this May. Last episode, well, I suppose we were working out in that our new soybean field out there, and we planted that. Well, that's all taken care of. All our fields have been taken care of. That was, I guess that was last month we planted that. It's been a few days since I've been here. Today or actually not even today, the other day I was going to start a different series, just a temporary mini farming series. As I mentioned in my video regarding the Nexat Pack DLC, see, I was going to have a short mini series farming there with the Nexat equipment, but if you saw that video, then you know, or if you have the DLC, then you know that DLC is completely trash and it's bugged. Like, it basically, none of it works. So after wasting an entire day farming with that, I basically made a video showing that it's bugged, and then it's like, well, I guess, yeah, we'll get back to this farm here. And so I'm picking up where we left off here at our long-term cattle farm. And let's see, yeah, so it's May. There's not a whole lot going on. Like I said, I did a weeding contract, but I think, how far back did I have this thing parked? I guess we'll park this. Really, there's nothing in that? Okay. Nothing in this one, I guess. Anyway, I'll check the contracts here, but there's nothing on our, nothing we need to do in our fields. Let's see here. What is that noise? Oh, that's our, hang on. It's the silo here. Okay, so here's our three fields: soybeans, sunflowers, and wheat. And they're all fine. You can see they're all fertilized and they're all growing. Yeah, so our fields are all good, and there's not a whole lot of contracts. I mean, there's contracts, but nothing that we really need to do. So I figure probably check on things here in June. We might be harvesting before long, you know. Oh, have I checked this grass? Oh, well, guess what? That's what we're doing this month. Yeah, I was just on the way back to the house, and I was like, well, I guess we'll go into June. We get to try out our new mower. Remember, we got that new mower. We haven't used it yet. Our grass is ready to harvest here in our pretty decently sized grass field. How big is this field? Yeah, 5 hectares. It's pretty big. So, yeah, we take care of our cattle some. I believe they could, they could use some feed, and let's see. You know, they got some milk that we could sell. We could sell some milk, so that's okay. Well, I know what we're doing today. Well, I mean, you know, I started off just, I just headed back from that weeding contract, and I was like, oh, let's see, I'm not sure what else we're doing. All right, so yeah, our new mower here, have not used it yet, haven't even turned it on. Oh, and that, let's see, we don't need... Okay, well, I was going to say we don't need our windrower. No, we don't, but we will. The mower will windrow it for us, but the way we've been doing this field is we've been baling half of it as grass, or sorry, just picking up half of it as grass and using half the field as hay. So the half of the field, if we do that, the half of the field that we make into hay, we will have to windrow because we'll have to run the tedder over it, and that will scatter it everywhere. So, but anyway, I mean, we still need our windrower, but kind of not really. Anyway, I'm eager to try out this. And yeah, so also we'll be feeding our cattle and maybe taking some milk to sell as well. Oh yeah, I always do that. We got to wait on the front of the tractor. I'll just drop this off by the other one here. All right, got our new mower. Let's get out here and get this bad boy to work. All right, so I'm trying to remember how this thing works here. Yeah, I'm gonna have to flip this open because I forget already. I haven't used it since we bought it. There we go. Okay. So, that's right. Okay, now I remember. All right. Yeah, we want to have the windrowers down. I mean, why not? All right, now we just got to get all of this turned on here. Is that, 1 second here. There we go. There we go. That guy turned on. And then back here. Get these guys turned on. Oh, this has got a pretty fast work speed too. This has got a super fast work speed. Well, faster than... Well, no, because it's the same... I mean, all mowers have a decently fast work speed. No, this should be the same, because it's the same front mower we had. The only thing it's new is the rear mowers, and they're the same, you know, it's the same brand. I'm sure the speed is the same. Well, I was thinking maybe it was 11 miles an hour, and now it's probably 14. But look at this. It does all the windrowing for us. Yeah, but if you want to do half the field hay, we'll still have to windrow that, but this is cool, though. I like this. This is going to make super fast work of this field. We're hauling on this, and also we got way more work width too with this here. Let's see, how wide is it? 9.5 meter work width with this. You know, if we had I was thinking, if we had a grass dryer, as it is, if we want to convert half the field to hay, then I'll want to go through, you know, however much of it, run the tedder, then, you know, windrower, then baler. If we had a grass dryer, since this is already windrowed, what I'm saying is, since this is already windrowed, if we had a grass dryer, we could just pick it all up and, yeah, ferment half of it and dump half of it in the dryer. I'll check our silo and see. Maybe I can see it as we drive by, see if there's any space in our silo. If not, we're going to want to clear out room, of course. And this thing hauls around this field. Let's see if I can see our silo as we go past it. I think I may have not emptied it out. Okay, it's not emptied out, so we're going to do some work with the wheel loader, it looks like, from here. Yeah, I'll go over there and check that out here. So this is our headland done. Let's get off this. Yeah, that's the headland's done. Let's leave this here for the time being. That looks so cool, hooked up with the mowers. I thought I emptied this out. I guess no, I did not. Well, we had two silos here, and I did empty one out and removed it, of course, to put our seed production here in its place. Although there are some remnants of what was in the silo back here a little bit. I can come through and pick this up, like when we, yeah, that's complicated as to, the removal of that silo left some scraps here and there, and basically I have them piled back there. We should be able to get this one emptied, no problem. And then all that stuff back there will go in here. Let's see. So what we'll do is, we'll get back to mowing here in a second. I just wanted to see this. We'll get our tipper pulled out over here. I'll empty this silo like I did the other one. So I'll pull up the tipper. We'll grab the wheel loader and just, yeah, get it all loaded up and move it over to the front silo where we're storing all the silage. And that one that one will be, that's where we'll be putting all the grass from this field. Of course, I'm not sure if I have a grass dryer that we can build. There's always, you know, plenty of ones you can get, but I've always just baled, you know, I've always just made hay myself. Same thing with like TMR. There's always, you know, TMR mixers, but as I said, you know, like mixing stations and silos that do it automatically, you know, but since I always make my own, I never get those. Same goes with grass dryers. I always made my own hay, so I may not have a grass dryer that I could build. I just thought that would be a good option for making some of this into hay faster, because it's already neatly windrowed, and to make it into hay, I'll have to scatter it back on the field, but I guess that's just what I'll have to do. So what we'll do is, let's see, let me check and see, where is half the field? Half the field is probably not too much farther. Oh, you know what? If I leave this on while I turn around, it's gonna make a giant mess that I don't want to bother pick up with the baler. Probably Probably like one more pass, really, and we'll have half the field. And what we'll do is we'll run through, pick this up, make space in the silo. The cattle, they're back. They got about half of their food, so it couldn't hurt to get some food to them. So we want to turn that off, and I think this will be half the field. Yeah, I think so. If you count the other headland down there, I think we can call that half the field. I just do it half and half because TMR is half silage and half grass, and half silage, half hay, rather, and although we have plenty of both, and it doesn't really matter. Yeah, I don't know. All right, so this row here, we're gonna finish this. We are gonna, so the rest that's unmowed, that's all gonna be hay. We can deal with that later. We'll get all the grass off the field first. That'll be nice and neat. Instead of having the field like half one, half the other, we've got what I approximate to be half the field done. And so this here is all going to be picked up just as it is, as grass. All right, so we want to raise this. And I'm trying to get the buttons. There we go. There we go. All right. We can get this put away. Or at least, you know what, just put over here, actually, because we're going to use it more. But let's just put it over here. Because what if I don't get back out to the field? Yeah, we'll put this here. Now, we've got plenty of hay here. You know what? All this hay is, oh, look at that. So neatly stacked and all bundled up. We could take that as is right now and get some quick profit off that. We clearly don't need that because, you know what I mean? Like, okay, so our cattle only have half their food. They could use some food, right? But we've got obviously plenty of silage. We have got 6 bales of hay. Actually, sorry, 8 bales of hay right here stacked. Yeah, everything on that trailer is, we got a lot of surplus. I mean, heck, we could just sell this entire field. What we could do, we could just, you know what would be quicker is if we baled the entire field as just grass and just sold it. It's grass. Hay sells for a little more. Hay sells for like maybe 10% more. But that's not a whole lot when you consider that it's already windrowed and ready to pick up with the baler. If we were to make this into hay, we would have to, run the tedder over the whole field and then the windrower and then the baler. I say just bale the whole field as it is. Because look, we've got grass. This here is all hay. You know, it's 14, 20. Sorry, that's 20 bales of hay right there, 8 there, and then however much on that 12 on that trailer, plus all the silage. Yeah, so I'm just doing some math here. I say, well, as long as we're on break from that, let's go over here and move some silage. Let's see. So we're going to want our trailer, because we do want to move that silage into here, although it's not as pressing a thing now, but we can at least get the trailer over here. And don't we have... I was thinking we have an extra tipper now. I think we do. I mean, I should know if we do. Yeah, but I think we bought one used or something, and I parked it somewhere. Let me go see here. It seems to me that a cool tipper went on sale used, and I was like, yeah, we could use an extra one. Yeah, let's check over here at the silo farm. So we're just going to bale the whole field, sell it as grass, just cart it off. Be quicker. Yeah, we do. We got a new tipper here. Well, we'll use this. Let's move the silage. Perfect. We can park this over there. That way we can kind of work on this here and there. We can just park this over by the silo and throw some buckets of silage in it here and there. Get it moved over to the other one. Let's see, we want enough room to move the wheel loader. Maybe I should park this back here. Probably. That should be good. Let's see. I just want to make sure we have enough room to turn the wheel loader around. So let's see. We've got some milk we can sell. We could make some feed for the cattle. How are they on straw? Their straw, I think it's fine. Yeah, their straw's pretty fine. We only have 2 bales of it. Okay. The straw we've been buying, but we'll have our own straw here in a couple months. Yeah, we've got so much silage here. We really don't need the product of that field. You look at all that we've got there, and then, of course, the contents over here, you know, that's where this is going here. And, yeah, we want to get this stuff moved out before we want to fill it again. So we can start working on that now. I just need to get this. Trying to get right here at this lip is tricky. I wonder how much we've got in here. It's probably more than it looks like. Let's see. Let's see, how much does it say is in here? We've got 44,000 in there. So yeah, that's a few buckets full. And yeah, we got the trailer parked in a good spot. I don't know how much this trailer holds. I'm guessing about 18. Well, it looks like. Whoa, heavy load of silage. That trailer will probably hold probably a little over 3 of these buckets. Now, the thing is, when I built this silo, the way I built it, if you come over here, it's kind of not perfectly on the flat ground, just because I'm not perfect. The ground was not perfectly flat. So I may have to tear this silo up like I did the other one. I don't know. We'll see when we get this emptied, if I can get it fully emptied. So if I can't get it fully emptied because the ground under it's not totally flat, if I can't get it totally emptied, then I can't use it. We'll have to see. Because I built these silos, or this silo was not here originally at the farm. It's added in extra. It might be imperfect, but you know, I think we've got enough. We've really got so much saved up that it's not a huge concern. This one dumped. All right, that's probably the trailer mostly full. Let's see here. Let me get this. There's probably still quite a bit in this silo, I'm guessing. Yeah, there's still like 7 buckets worth here. Let's cool this for now. Let's shut this down. So it's going to take about 7 more loads there. But we got some silage to bring over for now. And we want to sell our milk. We can get some money for that. Wasn't a whole lot of extra work to do around this May, but there's certainly milk we can sell. And so left for this month, yeah, we'll see. We want to... Moving the silage is not necessary, but that'd be good. Now, can I get this backed up is a question. Okay, apparently I had just enough room to get this trailer straightened out. See, this trailer has a dolly axle in the front. I was pulling forward to, I think I got it straight. I had to get it straightened out. I think I had just enough room to get it perfectly straight so I could back it up. So I can lock the axle is what I was trying to do. Lock the axle so I can back it up. Alright, so I'll work on this later. We want to work on, I guess, yeah, we'll just bale the whole field as grass out there. That's a lot of silage. Let's see, yeah, how much silage, how much is in here? 95,000. Yeah, quite a bit. Quite a bit. More than our cattle are pretty much ever going to need. Let's just leave this tipper here for now. And milk. We want... Yeah, we got darn near full trailer's worth. Or... Oh, that's right. This is an 8,000 liter trailer. Okay, we got a full trailer with a milk. Take to the... I'll have to check and see for sure where the dairy is. But I know which direction it is. It's down here in the south end of town. Actually, it's, yeah, I know where it's at. I remember where it's at now. Well, it's in the southern complex here, and then I realized all we have to do is just go there, and it's whichever one has to prompt to empty the milk. Alright, here we are at the animal place. Got cows over there. You know, we could use some more cows. Should have a look at getting a cattle trailer and buying some more cows because our pen can hold way more than we've got. I'm pretty sure our pen will hold at least a decent amount more. All right, money, money, money. Yeah, I think this trailer sells for about 15,000-ish. I think is about what we got last time we sold milk. I mean, the price is going to vary, but yeah, 15,000. Sweet. All right, well, we'll get this back to the farm, and yeah, I guess if we're going to bale, since we're going to just, I say, yeah, we bale the whole field as grass and sell that, or for selling it, okay, if we're selling it as grass, I mean, we don't have to even bale it. We could technically just take it in the, okay, because right now our trailer is full of hay bales. We'd want to move the hay bales off the trailer and put the grass bales on there to sell it. Or we could sell it, you know, we could just pick it up with the forage wagon and sell it, but it'd take probably a lot more trips. You know, bales is by far the most compact and efficient way to haul material like hay and grass. I'll think about this here. Well, let's see. How much does our forage wagon hold? It holds, oh, it's not going to tell me here. Yeah, no, it doesn't tell me here. I'll have to find it. There it is. It holds 35 cubic meters. Yeah. So that's about, how big are our bales? Good question. Let me see how big our bales are. That holds 35 cubic meters. So that's about 5 of these bales worth is how much goes in there. I'm just trying to figure out, I think I'm trying to figure is the fastest way to pick this up with the trailer and haul it to the sell point and sell it that way, or to bale it. It's certainly more compact to haul it in bales. As that trailer will hold about, it's got the capacity equal to about 5 of these bales. That's telling me that's probably, what, maybe 4 trips of that trailer to the sell point. 4 trips of that trailer to the sell point might just save us time over unloading this trailer, baling, reloading the trailer. You see, that's what I'm getting at. Well, let's try it out. Can't hurt. See how fast it fills. Yeah, just see how fast it fills. And of course, see where we're selling. Yeah, where are we selling this at? I want to get an idea of where we'd be selling our grass. Looks like All Spheres Bales. Where's that? That is somewhere, I guess, over here. Yep. Okay, that's the closest building to the road, over right where we took the milk. That's assuming they'll take it not in a bale. We could find out. We'll take a trailer full down there and see if it takes it not in bale form. I didn't even consider that. I figured grass is grass. And yes, so that was a possibly unnecessary trip down here. But you see, I started gathering it up and I was like, you know, what if I fill this entire trailer, which would take a minute because this is a big trailer, and then it won't take loose grass? You know, what if it only takes it by the bale? So calculated risk. I took the time to take a trip all the way down here with only like 6,000 liters, but now we know it will take it loose. I think we do marginally save time, so we don't have to unload our trailer, bale, reload it, and etc. So what we'll do is we can finish mowing our grass field and just bring it down here. It'll take a few trips in this trailer, maybe 4 maximum. I don't know. I mean, we'll see. And see what kind of profit we get from that field. We just really don't need it. You know, we do not need that for the cows right now. And we should harvest it when it's ready. So, you know, if we harvest it now, we may be able to get 2 more harvests out of that field this year. You know, as long as it's ready to mow, then we should mow it so we don't let it go to waste. So back out here on the field, we're going to get, yeah, all this picked up like this. But this trailer's actually filling pretty fast. Maybe baling this would be the way to go. No, actually, this trailer is got a decent chunk of the field. Yeah, it'll take a few trips, but this is full. Let's take this down there and see what, yeah, this will give us an idea. This is about 5 bales worth. Let's take this down there and see what this sells for. Probably not even 5 grand. Alright, so 1 full trailer of grass. Just grass, mind you. Let's see what this nets us here. See if it's worth doing it this way. We might just bale it up and store it as bales. I mean, there is that. If this doesn't sell for much, we might just store the bales and sell them here and there, or keep them or something. Yeah, not quite. Oh, I was decently close. Yeah, a little less than 5 grand. Yeah, we'll get this back up there. We'll get the rest of the field mowed, and might as well just bale it and maybe just set it aside. See, I was thinking emptying off the trailer and reloading with that and then selling it. But if it sells for so little, then we'll just set it aside and use it for silage, or cut open the bales and do something else with it later on. Yeah, so we'll get the rest of this mowed here and come through with the baler. We'll put it somewhere. Well, we'll get the whole grass field back there, the whole grass field where the loader's parked back there. Not mowing that. We'll be building some stuff there. Maybe we can store some bales there. And yeah, since it doesn't sell for much, then there's no pressure in selling it right now. We can. It's never a bad idea to stockpile some bales, use them for something else, and that'll allow this field to, yeah, continue growing, so we can perhaps get another harvest out of it this year. You know, I should have a button here for... It just occurred to me this mower would be much faster to use if I could turn the front and the back mower on and off at the same time. So I'm going to find somewhere in here is a setting to do that, and I'm going to hotkey that. I think I know a control that I don't have hotkeyed yet. Here, right here, turn on off all tools. I don't... that should be it, and I think I know a keybind that's... Oh, yeah, that keybind was being used. There's only so many buttons on the controller. All right, so, well, I'll just change that back then. I'll just remember that and change that back. To be fair, though, that might still work. It might still do both. Those are two things you wouldn't want to do it. You wouldn't ever do at the same time. Whoops, did I not save that? Yeah, I didn't save it. Oh, the other binding is literally right there. What else could I bind that as? All right, I know a binding that's not used. There we go. Okay, now we need to save this. I didn't do that last time. All right. So now I should be able to... There we go. When you have a front and rear mower, that's a really like necessary keybind to have. Otherwise, at the end of each row, I have to turn it off, cycle to the other one, turn it off, cycle back, turn around, turn it on, right? You have to keep cycling through them to turn on and off in the correct order. If you want to leave straight rows, I can leave them on, but then my rows get all messed up. It's a hassle picking it up with the baler. So this way we can just get down here, turn it both off, and yeah, this is the way to do this. This is definitely the way to do this. That's a good keybind to have. All right, this will go much quicker now because I was having to stop at the end of each row to fiddle with each mower separately. I think if you have mowers front and back on your tractor, it should just by default turn them both on at the same time, but whatever. And I think since we're turning them both on and off at the same time, we need more headland room. So we'll just run one like this. So we got more room to turn around. And this field will be done pretty quick. We'll get this all baled up, and it turns out there was a lot more to do in May than I thought there was going to be. I mean, you know, like I said at the beginning of today's episode, I was on the way back home. I figured, well, there's nothing to do. I guess we'll just wait till June and then see if there's any contract work to be done on June. But honestly, it might be kind of dead around here, June and July, because everything's planted. Everything's planted. All the fields are generally taken care of. So it's good that we had this. So we will go here and get, yeah, it just gives me more room to turn around since we're turning these on and off at the same time. and there's so little of this left now. And I'll just have to come. I'll get the cattle fed later on this month or next month. They still got half their feed. We'll get them all fed. They'll be good. It won't be long, guys, until we're harvesting our fields. And it's going to be a great harvest season because it'll start off with our wheat, and then later on in the year we'll have soybeans and sunflowers. We'll be doing a lot of work. It's going to be really fun. Right now, we're going to get this taken care of here. I'll take care of the cattle. I'll get them fed and everything like that. Thanks for tuning in so much, guys. Let me get this roast started here. Appreciate you guys. Let me know in the comments what you think. Any suggestions, questions, anything like that, let me know. Don't forget to subscribe and follow along. Click the notification bell. And yeah, I'll be back with more content, hopefully tomorrow, maybe the next day, either here or somewhere else, or who knows, possibly a map tour. Thanks a lot, guys. I will catch you next time.